Hello everybody, welcome to this instruction video. This video I'll be showing you how to make part 12 of the crochet along around the bases, and we'll be making this pattern here in the green. We'll be building on part 11, and what you especially note this week is that the first round we're making is going to be different depending on which stitch count you have. We have two versions for the corners. What I'll be doing is I'll be using Linen Soft yarn by Scheepjes as always, and a 3.5mm crochet hook. I'll be taking you step by step through this pattern designed by ChiChi Allen, and I'll post you a link in the video description where you can find the pattern both in English and in Dutch. I hope it's a useful video for you. Thank you for watching. Round 51. This round we're going to start in the corner, and depending on your stitch count determines how you make your corner. If you have a multiple of 4 plus 1, like I have for example 165 stitches, you're going to make in your corner a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. But if you have a multiple of 4 minus 1, so for example you have 159 stitches or 171, you're going to make 2 single crochets, chain 2, 2 single crochets. So the difference is that in the one case you add 1 stitch extra on the left and 1 stitch extra on the right side of the corner. In this way we all have the same number of stitches for row 52. So that's the logic behind it. We're going to start in any corner space. I have a new color yarn on my hook, and in your corner space you start with a standing single crochet. Now, depending indeed on your stitch count, you're either going to do 1 or 2 single crochets. I'm only going to do 1 because that's for my stitch count correct multiple of 4 plus 1. If you have a multiple of 4 minus 1, you're going to make 2 single crochets now. So I'm only doing the 1. Chain 2. Everybody does a chain 2. And now I'm going to work a second single crochet in the same corner space. If you have a multiple of 4 minus 1, you're going to do an extra single crochet here. So in my case I now have in total 2 single crochets in this corner here. If you have a multiple of 4 minus 1, you're going to have 4 single crochets in this corner. So take note on which corner you need. And the rest of the round is the same for everyone, so that's easy. You're going to skip the first stitch, which is going to be this stitch here, and then in the chain 1 space we're going to work 2 single crochets. So you see here the chain 1 space from the previous round, work 1, 2 single crochets. Then this exact same for the next single crochet space, or sorry, chain 1 space I should say, work 2 single crochets. And that's your repeat. In each and every chain 1 space you're going to work 2 single crochets, and you're going to skip the single crochet from the previous round. So you can see that way I'm working 2 single crochets in each chain space. So continue like this until you get to the other side. Then you're going to be working 2 single crochets in your last chain space. That's going to be this one here, the equivalent of this one, and then you need to work your corner again. And again, be sure to work the right corner, because I'm working 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. But if you have a multiple of 4 minus 1, you're going to work 2 single crochets, chain 2, 2 single crochets. So be mindful of your corner. As for the rest, in each and every chain space work 2 single crochets. Go all the way around and close with a slip stitch in your first standing single crochet. Row 52. In the first standing single crochet still, I'm going to use the same color yarn. So I'm just going to go with a slip stitch to the corner, the chain 2 corner. Now we need to work a new corner, which is a double crochet and the first double crochet I'm going to make a standing one, so just slightly pull it out, work a standing double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then work a second double crochet in the same space. So that is your first corner made. Now we're going to start by making 2 double crochets on the first 2 stitches. Especially here it's important to not accidentally miss the first stitch. So immediately in the first stitch, for me that's this one here, work a double crochet. And also work a double crochet in the next stitch. So you've now worked 2 double crochets on your first 2 stitches. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then you skip the next 2 stitches, so that's 1, 2 stitches skip, and then work again a double crochet. So 1 and 2, so you're working 2 double crochets. And these 2 double crochets are the same as those 2. So this here is your repeat unit. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and skip 2 stitches. And this you're going to do until you get to the other side. So chain 2 and then skip 2 stitches again. 1, 2, and then work 2 double crochets again on stitches 4, 3 and 4 basically. You can see how you're creating a spaces here. So again, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1, 2 stitches, so those 2, and then again work 2 double crochets. Like so. So continue like this, and then I'll show you just how to go around the corner. So I'm almost to the corner. Need to do one more repeat unit. So skip 1, 2 stitches and then work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2, chain 2, and at this point you should have 4 stitches left, of which you're going to skip 2, so 1, 2 stitches skip, and on these last 2 stitches before the corner you're going to work 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2, like so. So in those last 2 stitches I've just worked 2 double crochets, and now I'm at the corner space again. So, and in the corner we then again work a double crochet in that corner space, a double crochet, chain 3, and then worked another double crochet in the same space. Like so. And now you're ready to start your next edge, which is going to be this one here. You're immediately going to work 2 double crochets. I'll just get you started on that first edge. Your next edge on the first 2 stitches, so those are these 2 here, you work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then again work 2 double crochets. And this is your repeat, which you're again going to do until you get to the end of this edge also, where you will still have to work 2 double crochets on the last 2 stitches, and then you can make the corner again. So you're going to continue like this, go all the way around, and then close with a slip stitch on that first standing double crochet. Next row, last row of this part. Now on the double crochet which we started with in the previous round, so I'm going to go with a slip stitch to the chain 3 corner. Now I'm ready to start the first corner. I'm going to make a chain 1 to get me onto the right height. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Make a single crochet in the corner space, chain 2, 2, and then work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. So that's your first corner made. For the first edge, I'm going to skip the first double crochet, that's that one there, and on double crochet number 2 and 3 we're both going to work a single crochet. That's 1, and then on double crochet number 3. Now we're onto the chain space. In the chain space you work 3 single crochets. So that's 1, 2 and 3. In the middle of the 2 double crochets you have now, so really in between, you work a single crochet. So in between the 2 stitches. And this you're going to repeat until you get to the other side. So in the next chain space you work 3 single crochets. It's 1, 2 and 3, and then in between these 2 stitches you work a single crochet. I'll show you once more, and then I'll see you for the corner. So that's 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and then a single crochet between the posts of the 2 double crochets. You can see how you're building your edge here. So continue like this until you get to the other side. Almost to the end of the first edge. I'm going to work the repeat one more time. So in this space here, work 3 single crochets. It's 1, 2, 3. Then between the next 2 double crochets you again work a single crochet, and at this point you have 1 double crochet left before the corner, and in that 1 double crochet you work a single crochet also. And then you're at the corner. Just turn my work slightly, and you can make the same corner we did before. So that's a single crochet, chain 2, followed by 2 single crochets in the same corner space. It's 1 and 2. So you've worked 3 single crochets in that corner. And then you're ready for your next edge, which again means skipping the first stitch. So you're skipping the first double crochet, and on numbers 2 and 3 you work a single crochet in the second double crochet and a single crochet in the third one, like so. And now you're ready to start the repeat unit again. So in this space here, work 3 single crochets. It's 1, 2 and 3, and in the space between the 2 double crochets, in between that space, work a single crochet. And now continue like this until you get to the other side. Then work that last single crochet on the last double and work your corners. Go all the way around and close with a slip stitch on your first single crochet. When you've gone all the way around, you've made all your single crochets, you've finished part 12. At this point you will have added either 5 or 7 stitches depending on whether you had a multiple of 4 minus 1 or 4 plus 1. I had a multiple of 4 plus 1, so I've added 5 stitches this week, and I now have 170 stitches. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was a useful video for you. Thank you for watching.